How do I even start it? Do I just go, this is it?
I don't know.
Okay. Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Welcome to a very spontaneous, exciting video. I'm filming this the day, literally an hour or two before this video goes live because I really need to show you what is going on. I'm about to announce everything on Instagram. I've just done the video shoot today and I thought now is the perfect time to let you guys know what I've been working on this whole lockdown and show you my new business, which is so exciting. It's actually here, like it's actually happening. I'm gonna stop talking and I would like to introduce my little business to you. All right, I'm just gonna show you. So without any further ado, this is my baby, the Clayco, and this is my DIY at-home clay kit, and I am so excited. I don't think many of you knew that this is what I guess the new business venture was going to be about. A lot of you guessed pre-workout, activewear, fashion, jewelry, that sort of thing, but I was like, we're going down the ceramics path. So I'm so excited to show you guys what is inside this clay kit. It has been so good during lockdown. I use every single tool in here all the time, and you guys have seen it in so many vlogs, but no one has ever said anything, which is kind of good. But I started making little, I don't know, reels and TikToks of me making ceramics, and the constant question that I got was, where do you get everything and how do you make it? So I thought this was just the perfect opportunity to come out with something that people actually would be really interested in. This has everything you need as a beginner and also the best quality stuff. So first off, the box is huge because there is so much stuff in here, but this is what it looks like as you first open up your box. There's 2 bags of white mid-fire clay, which is the clay that I use anyway. It was a bit of a no-brainer for me because I have used clay kits in the past and it's been like an earth clay or just a clay that I personally don't really like using for crockery pieces. If I'm making like a mug or a plate or a bowl, this is what I have found works the best, and also it's such a beautiful color. So if you are new here, you may not have seen the pieces that I've done a few months ago, but for example, this is the color it comes out after it's been fired. So it's still that beautiful fine white color. Then I've also got a speckle glaze over the top, but this down here is the color that it will stay, which is awesome. So we have 2 big bags of clay, which is perfect. It'll probably make you around 4 to 5 pieces, depending on how big you want them and what you'll be making. So even if it's like a date night sort of idea, definitely there is 1 bag each that is going to be great. And then there is a beautiful drawstring bag with all of your tools in there. Again, I wanted something that was going to be suitable for everyone. So there is a lot of variety in here and everything that I wish was in the first pottery clay kit that I ever bought. Let's have a little look what is inside. The first thing that I'm going to pull out is the letter stamp. This was a no-brainer for me because I love writing on my pottery. You guys know, like every piece I make, I have to write someone's name, or like on this one I've written, I love you. I just thought this was such a cool touch that I haven't seen anyone do before, but these are the stamps, and pretty much when you get them, I won't break it off, but you get the gist. You literally just break them apart and then you can keep them in a little plastic Ziploc bag. These ones are super easy to use, and there are lots of options on here. There's numbers, letters, and it's that really awesome typewriter sort of font, so it goes with everything. The next thing we have is a rolling pin. Another thing I wish was in more pottery kits, because when I'm making plates, I find it hard to kind of just use my hands to make an even surface. So this is going to be your new best friend. The next thing we have is a modeling tool. This is literally my favorite tool in the entire kit, and one thing that I was super picky about because I have used many in the past and this one just stood out to me. I thought this was absolutely awesome. So we've got the flat edge, kind of like a little bit of a knife sort of vibe on this end, so you can use that for cutting, but then I use this end so much for molding bowls and molding my handle on my mug. I find this super handy, so I know you guys will really like this one too. Then we have 2 loop tools. These are great for trimming your pieces. So say you're making a bowl and you want to trim the outside so everything is even. You do have 2 options. So you've got a thicker one for your thicker pieces, and then this one you can also use for designing. If you are doing a little piece that you want to carve out a little design, this one is awesome. So lots of options here. The next one we have is a boxwood rib. This one is super important for shaping and molding your pieces. So I like to use this like on the inside of a mug to just get a really smooth, nice curved inside. But honestly, you can use it for a lot of smoothing if you want to smooth a plate, that sort of thing. Also in your kits, you do have a metal scraper. I don't see anyone using these, but I find these so handy for getting the smoothest surface possible. For all of my plates and anything flat, I love using this because it is just like, even when you touch it, oh my gosh, it is so smooth, incredible. I love this. Because it does have a flat edge, you can kind of use it to cut your pieces. If you have like a piece that you would like to use this to cut, that's also a good option, but so smooth. We also do have a little needle tool, which is good if you need to pop any bubbles in your clay, or also if you do want to write or draw any designs on your pieces. Then we have a sponge, of course. This is another thing I don't see in too many clay kits, was something for after your pieces have dried and before they go in the kiln to get fired, was a sponge to make them look as beautiful as possible before they do get fired. So may as well make the pieces look as amazing as they can. So a sponge is going to be awesome. And then lastly, the last little tool in our bag is a wire cutter. So this is all tied up now, but it is quite a long wire. And what this is for cutting your clay. So you can keep this for when you buy more clay, especially if you have a big bag of clay. It is amazing for just cutting it up and yeah, sectioning off your clay. But you can also use it for this because this is a big lot of clay in here that will need to be cut when you pull it out. So you can use that to cut off your pieces. Another thing you will get in your box is an instruction manual. Unfortunately, this isn't the real instruction manual that you will be getting, just because there are special QR codes with links to the tutorials on my favorite things to make, but I don't have them yet because we just filmed them today. So by the time this launch, we'll have the proper instruction manuals, but this is just kind of like a little guide to what it looks like. But inside the guide, we have a description on your tools, what to use them for, and also some frequently asked questions that you may have about firing, glazing, and just your clay in general. And then on the back, there are 3 different tutorials with links to each of them. So if you would like to learn how to make a mug, a bowl, or a side plate, there is going to be tutorials for each of those as well. But that is everything that is inside the box. I hope you guys are super excited. The Clayco does have Instagram. It is @_theclayco if you want to go and follow it, and also turn on the notifications so you don't miss the launch date. Speaking of the launch date though, I don't have a specific date yet, but you guys will be the first to know as soon as I do. But be sure to go to the Clayco Instagram and turn on notifications so you don't miss when the launch date will be posted. But yeah, that is all for today's video. I hope you guys are super excited. I am beyond excited to be talking to you guys about this. This feels like such a long time that I've been working on this and I can finally share it. It's just really cool. So yeah, if you enjoyed this video and you're excited for the Clayco, give me a thumbs up down below, and also leave a comment. You can leave a comment saying anything you want, but I'll also leave the link to the Instagram down below if you want to check it out. My name is Jess. I make new videos every Tuesday and Friday, so I'll see you guys on Friday.